Good morning. Old Fisherman back with you. Lake Murray, we're going to try to catch doggone white perch. Think we on a couple. We're going to try to catch them. We'll drop it down and reel it up just like we do Lake Monticello. And that's what we're going to do today on Lake Murray. And hopefully we can catch a couple. Hopefully we can get some to hit. Let it to the bottom. We got a you got to love it jig and a small crappie jig on it. Give it a variety, and we're just gonna reel it up and hope one hits it. There he is. He hit it. He hit it. Just like Lake Monticello, they want it reeling up. We got some under us. Whether we catch them, I don't know. But we got some under us. I don't know what size they are. We caught a couple. They medium size. Hey, but we gonna give it a shot here on Lake Murray. There he was. He hit it. There's some down there. There's some down there. We'll catch them. We're gonna catch some of them. Bear with me. Reeling it up till one hits it. Oh, didn't get a bite that time. That ain't good. That ain't good. Drop it down, reel it up. That's the method we gonna fish. And hope one will take it. There he is. Hey, he is. He come up and crushed it. That's what you got to do. Oh, that's a good one. That's what you got to do, people. You got to let it to the bottom and reel it up. That's what you got to do to catch these fish. And Lake Murray, pretty nice one. Pretty nice one. Pretty nice one. Look at that. Lake Murray, catching a couple. That there hit the doggone little crappie jig. Drop it back down, see if we can get another one. We might get a couple fillets for dinner after all. Hopefully. It's a few down there. It's a matter of getting down there and catching them. We in 33 foot of water in the middle of a cove, and I found a few fish out here in the ditch run of this cove. Is what it is. A ditch that runs in here, a creek runs in here, and we basically, there he is. We just letting it down and reeling it up, and they crushing it. That's what we doing, just like we do in Lake Monticello. Another nice one. Now we got two this time, I think. Hey, we might be on something finally. Oh my, huh? Hurt my hand. Whoa, my goodness, huh? Sucking my cream. You got to love it. Old Fisherman, catching a couple fish here this morning on Lake Murray. Hey, we might have dipped up. Striper right there, biggest one here. Come here, a striper. And two at a time. Lake Murray, South Carolina. That ain't a bad one. A bad little striper. Perch go along with it. Hey, you got to love it. Perch and striper at the same time. Let's drop it down and see if we can get another. Hey, let's drop it down and see. I think we got them under us. The whole fish finder's full. I don't know how long they'll stay there, but the whole fish finder's full. On Lake Murray today, and we're going to try to catch it. In a little cove, mouth of a cove in a ditch is what it is. And they're laying in this ditch out there. And we're just dropping this. You got to love it jig down. And letting it to the bottom. You got to love a twisted up line though. Letting it to the bottom and reeling it up. That's all we're doing. Letting it to the bottom and reeling it up. Keeping them going is what we got to do. Okay? Got it to the bottom, we just reel it up. See if we want to crush it. See if we want to crush it. Oh, missed it that time. I don't know how in the world I did because the whole bottom's covered. It's funny, these jokers that get down there and you can jiggle it by their head and they will not take it. But if you try to reel it away from them, they'll come up and hit it. And that's what they do. All right, we're on the bottom. We're going to reel it up. Hopefully want to come up and get it. Nope, didn't get it that time either. Catch a couple and they quit. That's what happens. I don't understand these fish in Lake Murray. Well, Monticello's same way, it's just warm weather fishing. Keep aggravating them till one runs up and grabs it. That's all we can do. Drop it to the bottom and reel it in. All we can do. Drop it to the bottom and reel it up. There you go. Oh, we hit it. He hit it hard and I missed it. He hit it. He hit it. They there. I see them. They there. Just a matter of getting them to bite. Hey, hit it again. Hit it again. Maybe I'll jiggle it a couple times before I run it up. See what happens. There you. There you. There you. Hey, yeah, Old Fisherman catching perch in the Lake Murray. I mean, that's a nice one. That's a nice old perch. Huh? That's a nice one. Only you got to love it, jig. And I do love it. Let me tell you, I do love it. Drop it back down. We got something going here maybe today. Maybe, just maybe we'll catch us some mess of fish right here. 33 foot of water, right in the mouth of this creek. And they down there. Hey, they down there. Just a matter of catching them. I'm telling you, they down there. You got to get it down there to them and pull it back up through them. It's 33 foot. Get a little ways down there for this light jig. All right, hit the bottom and reel it up. That's all you got to do. There you see what I tell you? That's all you got to do. Reel it to the bottom. Let it to the bottom. Oh, we got off. And reel it up. That was a white perch. Drop it down again. So they mixed in there. A few stripers and white perch mixed together. 33 foot, the Old Fisherman, finally catching a few fish. Last couple of days he's been in Monticello. He has not caught many fish. So I need a few fish here in Lake Murray. It was so bad yesterday, I just couldn't go back. So I decided to come to Lake Murray, and I'm glad I did, looks like right now. They're not monsters, but hey, some of them pretty nice. Eating size. Eating size. You got to love eating size. I tore up my jig, drop it back down, maybe we get them ready. They down there. Hey, they down there. The Old Fisherman is going to try to catch them too. He's going to try to make him a video today on Lake Murray, about a mile from my house. That's how close I am at home. Let it to the bottom. Let it to the bottom. Got to get it down there, 30-something foot, and reel it slow. And one tries to crush it when it comes up, most of the time. Not every time. Hey, they kind of thinning out. That's the way they do. You catch a couple and then they thin out. They thin out. All right, we're going to yo-yo it a couple times. See if we can get one to bite it. Kind of pull it. They want it straight up. They want that thing coming straight up. Hey, nope, he come up and bumped it, but he didn't take it. Little fish. Little fish. Hey, doggone, by knocking out my hand, I missed it. Huh? By knocking out my hand, I missed it. They there. Hey, they there. No question about that. Hey, there. All we got to do is get them to bite it. I bet he's gonna pull my jig down. Catch it. Don't look real good. Gotta twist it up. Yeah, he don't mess my jig up. We gotta put another jig on right quick, people. We're using a slider crappie jig on one of them. Got a couple of them left. Is what we're using. I used to catch a lot of small stripers on that little slider with a 16th head. And they like it because it's got a little paddle tail, and they like it because it looks like it's swimming away from them. That's why they like that joke. And then you got the love it jig. They down there, I tell you that. The whole bottom's covered. The whole bottom's covered. Plenty of fish there. We just get them to bite, we can catch them. We can catch us some mess fish right here. I bought me some beer batter, McCormick's beer batter last night, so I'm gonna fry me up some and beer batter tonight. Man, that's some good eating. Mix that up in a beer and mix it up like a little bit thinner than peanut butter and dip that stuff in there. That's some good eating there. Tell you that. That's some good eating. Can't believe I didn't get a bite with all them fish. There's fish everywhere down there. Just got to get them stirred up. And after they get stirred up, you catch a couple, they act like they don't want to bite no more. The same way as Lake Monticello. That's summertime fishing again. What it is. Summertime fishing. You have got to get them stirred up, or they'll come chase it. And then after a while, they'll get aggravated, and then you can catch a couple. Every time I pull it off the bottom, a whole school of fish comes up off the bottom. So they're there. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. Just a matter of, oh, gone. After they look at it a little bit, they'll take it. But until they get stirred up, they will not take it. Might need to put the bobby garland down there by itself and see if they'll bite that. It might hit it by itself better. Maybe, I don't know. Now you can guess all kind of things. I've got a little tiny money minnow on one of my jigs, on one of my rods. I might ought to put it there. They bumping it. They bumping it. They might hit that small money minnow. Plenty of fish there. It ain't like they ain't there. My goodness. They everywhere down there. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Just a matter of getting them to bite. They won't bite. Give them something different. See if they'll take it. Let's put the little money minnow down there and drop it to the bottom and reel it up and see if they want to take it. See if they want that one. Drop it to the bottom. Money minnow. Alright, it's to the bottom. Let's see if we reel it up and want to take it. Nope. Didn't take it. Didn't take it. That's a shame. All them fish down there, I can't get one to bite. They don't want the money minnow. Don't want the money minnow. I can tell you that right now. I'll pull it right through them and bite it. So let's go to the bobby garland. You got to keep changing up, people. You want to catch these fish, you've got to keep changing up, and you got to find out what the devil they want to bite. And they might want the doggone. They done left now. I don't see them. They've left. I had them stirred up, plenty of fish down there, and now they left. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. I don't see them like I did. Try the bobby garland and see if I can stir them back up by itself. Yo-yoing it. See if they'll come to it. Something small. Definitely small. Definitely small. Alright. See if we can get one to bite it. There you go. He bumped it. He bumped it. But he's still not taking it. Fish are there. Just a matter of getting one to bite it. I'll tell you this. They don't want it. They don't want it. Plenty of them down there. Plenty of them down there. Not taking it. Not taking it. Aggravating. Aggravating. Summertime fishing's tough. You think you own them, you not got fish all up under you, and they'll quit biting. They'll just quit biting. It's like they lose interest. All we can do is move around, try to get on another batch that'll flare up and catch them. All we can do. They definitely want my other rig with the You Got to Love It jig and the slider jig. That's what they want together. That's the only thing I've caught them on. The only thing I've caught them on, people. I'll be back down. Get a nut in going. Old Fisherman having a hard time making a video today. The last 3 days. Alright, let it to the bottom and reel it up. See if we can't stir something up. See, I can hit it. That's the only way they'll even touch it. Reel it to the bottom, let it to the bottom and reel it up. Only way they'll even touch it. You can't get a bite no other way. Let it go to the bottom, get on the bottom and reel it up. There you go. See that? That's the only way to catch them. They little perch is what they are, but that's the only way they'll bite it. That's the only way they'll bite it. You got to love it, jig. Only way they'll bite it. Come back down. They all up under it again. They're cruising through is what they're doing. Cruising through. Didn't get him that time. They still there. Hey, they still there. They still there. They just don't want to bite. They still there. Let it at the bottom and reel it up. Nope. No bump. Fish thick. They're about 10 foot deep. Thick right on the bottom. I'm dropping that jig right by the heads. What we doing? Not taking it. Not taking it. Not taking it. Aggravate them till they bite it. That's all I can do. Now they ain't even touching it. Not even touching it. Nope, one come up and get it. Well, let it back down. One come up to hit it. Well, let it back down. Oh my. Oh, nice one too. Oh my. Huh? Oh my. Nice. He followed it up. I went to let it back down. He crushed it. Good sakes alive. Huh. Two of them. No, ain't one. Caught him up under the lip. So he was following it. He was following the doggone thing up. And when I went to let it back down, he bumped it. And then I snatched him right in the side of the head. Come on, boy. Doggone it. Come on here. Caught him up under the doggone belly like, his head, bottom of his face. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. You got to love it. The Old Fisherman is catching a couple of fish. Nothing great, nothing really to brag about, but hey, at this time, anything's better than nothing. I done had nothing for a couple of days almost. So anything's better than nothing. Well, you give me a wrap up though. Yeah, anything's better than nothing. I'll tell you that. So we're gonna throw it back out and see if we got some more of them. Like, hopefully we can catch a couple more. On Lake Murray on a hot summer day. Beautiful weather, just hot. My goodness, is it hot. But this sun shining like this, ideal to catch them like this. They'll skylight that thing, they can see it coming up, and they usually run up and get it. They won't hit it right by them. They don't hit it. Doggone it, nothing did, I missed it. But they won't hit it jiggling in front of them. You have got to run it like it's swimming away. You have got to do that off the bite. Only way they bite it. Got to reel it where it's swimming away. Only way they bite it. And they'll follow it way up. You see them come way up behind it. Hey, before you take it, they really don't want it. It's just a reaction bite after that thing starts swimming away from them. What it is. It's a reaction bite. They down there. Ain't no doubt about that. I know what I'm looking at. They down there. You keep persistently aggravating them, they might get in a better feed in a minute. Maybe. And then they might just get used to seeing this and won't hit nothing. That's the way it works. But the small rockfish and perch are all together down here in about 30 foot of water in a pocket in a ditch that runs up this cove, creek ditch. Now they're not biting nothing. Tell you what, let's put a green jig out there, see if that'll make them bite. See if that'll trigger them. Got to keep changing up. You got white on there, let's see if they'll hit a green. I got a green on my other rod here. Let's try that. Hey, I'll try anything. Make one bite. You got a green and a white, you got to love it jig. We're gonna drop it down. And see if we can trigger one of these fish to bite. I'm kind of showing you what you got to do to catch them like this. You have got to, if you get on fish, then you got to drop it to the bottom under them and reel it back up through them. The only way they'll bite it. Hey, and there ain't no guarantee you can make them bite like that, because I'm looking at it. I mean, normally when I see fish like that, I'm catching it fast, I throw it down. So the fish are just not feeding. They're just not feeding today. I'm trying to do everything I know to do to make them feed. The only way I've got one to trigger the bite is to reel it. The only way. Now they're not hitting it like that. They're not hitting it reeling. Now I tried 3 or 4 different types of jigs, different colors. Nothing seems to work. They still bite. What few is biting? Bit that little crappie jig, and you got to love it jig reeling it by itself, white. I don't know if I can move down there, maybe get on another batch of fish, hopefully, and get them going. Don't know. All I know is these fish right here are not biting. They in here. They in here. They're just not taking it. They in here. They won't take it. Will not take it. I mean, it's a lot of fish in here. Can't get them going. Seems like they want that doggone, you got to love it jig and that crappie jig combination. Is what they want. Plenty of fish here. Whole bottom's just covered all through here. They ain't taking this. Better go back to what I caught them on. Seems like they want this. I'm gonna put that Bobby Garland back at it one more time. White Bobby Garland. See if they'll bite in. When you get on fish, you know what you're seeing, and you know it's fish there, and you can't catch them. That's when it's aggravating. That's when it's aggravating. It's not taking it. Does not take it. All right, let's get what we originally caught them on back out. One more time. Out here where we caught them, drop it back down. I kind of pull off. I'm gonna pull back up there where the fish really are and see if we can get back on a couple. There's plenty of them there. There you go. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it again. Got him that time. The only thing they'll bite, people, is what I've been catching them on. The only thing they'll touch. Got two at a time. Sure did. Got two at a time. Huh? Two at a time. Only thing they'll touch. Two at a time. Lake Murray, you got to love it. Catching a few perch, a couple small stripers. You got to love it. The Old Fisherman is doing it again, but this time he's working for them, let me tell you. He's working for them, people. He's working for them on Lake Murray. And you have got to love them. Catch two more and I'll let you go. But we're working for these little fish. If suckers don't want to bite, we're making them bite. What we doing? Making them bite today. Oh, Lake Murray. With my old You Got to Love It jig and a slider crappie jig, white with little black specks in it. They hitting that combination is what they want. That's what they want today, and that's what you got to give them. They won't bite. And then when you own them and you know you own them, they still won't have a bite. There he is. He hit it. They hit it. They hitting it. But just to show you what I'm doing, I'm going to try to catch one more and I'm going to let y'all go. That's what we're doing on Lake Murray today. There you go. They hit it again. They're starting to hit a little bit. You got to get it down there to him. You noticed I moved off a little bit, then I moved back. When I moved back, a couple more hit. So you got to keep working them like that. Move off of them, move back on them, and hopefully you can get one to stir up and bite. Because there's plenty of fish there. I'd hate to know how many I see down there. The whole bottom's covered. They just don't want to bite it. Just don't want to bite it today. You got to make them get in a feeding frenzy. What you got to do? Feeding frenzy, that's the key. On Lake Murray or Lake Monticello in the summertime is get them in a frenzy. You got fish that's laying down there on the bottom, they're not really interested in nothing. And if you can get one to bite, you can catch a couple. And that's what it amounts to. One to bite, you can catch a couple. Most of the time. See that? See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Get one to bite, white perch, ain't no whopper, and you can catch a couple. And that, my friend, is what the Old Fisherman is having to do today on Lake Murray. Hey, we probably could sit here and catch us a good mess of fish. We've got to keep hammering them, keep aggravating them. The fish are there. You know, I done rode around a long area, a lot of area on this lake, and I haven't found fish a lot of places. Found them a couple places, and they'll bite a little bit and quit. And that's what we're doing now. We're going to sit right here and try to aggravate these fish till we catch them on this lake. There he is. He's hitting it. After I reeled about 10 turns, just like Lake Monticello was last week, that's when he hit it. And we got them under us. So if we want to catch any fish, we got to sit here and hammer these. Pull off of them a little bit, pull back on them, and hopes one to get stirred up and bite. Get away from them for a second, then come right back on them again for 5 minutes, and come back on them. And that's the key. And keep on hammering them till you can. Make them bite, because they there. They can't fool the Old Fisherman. They there. I know they're there. I see them. But getting them to bite is the problem. That bumped it way up there. Just barely run up to it, pegged. And it seems like when I get one on there, another one to bite, I can catch two. That's what it seems to me like. So the key is get one on, and try to get one on there, and then another one to take the other jigs. They'll hit it sometimes they won't. You just got to keep, just like basically casting, but you drop it down to the bottom and reeling it up. That's what you're doing. But hey, I want all y'all to go to my store now and buy a t-shirt. We need to get rid of these t-shirts, please. And if you don't mind, purchase you a t-shirt. You got to love it. Old Fisherman t-shirt, and online. And I'd appreciate it.